Hey everybody, Penjamin15 again, and this time we're doing a pen review, and we're going to review the new Zebra G-750 gel pen. Okay, so I bought a couple just so in case I lost it, which I do all the time, I had a backup. Okay, so this is our packaging. There is a panel cut out of the blister pack, so you can feel that sexy little knurled grip section. Very similar to the F701 body. So if you're a fan of that grip, which I really am, you've got that in your gel. Okay, so enough looking at the reflectively glare there. All right, so what is the length of this thing, huh? All right, this is your standard Sharpie. So let's see what we got. Very similar to your standard Sharpie. So a little bit longer. This is their G301, kind of like the entry-level gel pen. So just a little bit longer than their normal pen body, but still nothing too obtrusive there. Oh goodness. All right. So right on the grip, it will give you a little bit of detailing there. You see the Gulf 750. Medium, meaning it's the 0.7. Gel. I don't know if you can see the texture of that knurl, but very, very fine knurling right there. The body itself has a hexagonal shape, which when you're writing doesn't play into it that much, but for styling it's unique. I like it. Okay, metal clip has the Zebra logo stamped into it, black on black, very slick looking. In fact, the only bit of color on the pen is right on the retractable button. They have the logo. I can show you the logo in the packaging. It's this logo in the pen covered with a little bit of plastic. Okay, so the body is all brass, so it is a nice weighty pen, but not too heavy. It's not distracting when you write with it. Okay, it uses the standard gel refills. So what the gel refill that you get in the 301 will work in this pen. So we've reviewed that ink several times, that refill, but very quickly we'll do it again. So all right, so very clean lines. What I do like about the ink, it does come out very thick, very wet, and very bright. Very good contrast on a very light paper. I did have to find one of the G301s and Shanghai the refill from it, because the initial refill that came with that, I was writing in a notebook at work outside and it was raining and it dragged over a lot of water on the page, and it didn't survive that too well. So it's definitely not the pressurized Fisher Space Pen kind of thing, but it's gel ink. It's you know, you go in expecting that. All right. So let's do a couple of tests. Make sure I've got all my highlighters and whatnot. All right, so the first test is going to be the immediate smudge test. Okay, we knew that. All right, it's a very wet gel. Okay, but if you give it some time and you misspell the word smudge as snudge, TM. Okay, give it a couple seconds. You get much less of the snudging, which now it's my word, I own it. Okay, let's try highlighter. All right, immediately, move. Yep, very wet ink. It's gonna damage my super expensive Dollar General highlighter, man. What's going on with that? All right. give the word highlighter some extra time. And I don't know if you can see that, but it comes out so wet. You know. All right. How many seconds has that been? 40? Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. Okay. So a very wet ink. So if you're taking notes and you need to make sure you're not going to smudge it, you want to let it set in place for a second before you do anything. Okay. But gel ink, it comes out very thick, very wet, very dark. You go in expecting that. So we're not breaking any type of new science there. Okay, so to wrap up, it is the concept car of pens, and what I mean by that is you watch any car shows and they just put a car together that's a test. It's kind of all in black and just has minimal markings, and it's super cool, and I kind of get the vibe from that with this pen. You know, it is its elegance is in its simplicity. Okay, all right. Is the 750 the gel 701? We'll see. The 701 is almost ubiquitous in the EDC community, and there's so many mods with it, and it's so durable. Part of that is it's ballpoint, and it'll write on just about anything. So I don't know if it's going to be that big a hit with the EDC crowd. It is the pen of a villain. Look at that. It's like if Darth Vader went into the pen game instead of, you know, destroying planet game, right? Okay. All right. And now the details. It cost about $11.50. I had to order it from zebrapens.com. I don't think it's hit the main retailers yet. And if you would, these are the social handles. If you can follow me on these or just interact, that would be great. I'm having a real good time with that. Okay, so the basic 301, good pen if you just need a reliable one. This is the step up. This is the evolved form, if you will. And this is the one that I recommend. If you get the G-350, it's got a huge refill. It's still metal-ish. And this is a good pen, good value. All right, folks. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.